Hey everyone! Well, let's continue breaking down the new episodes of Hazbin Hotel. Today we'll be chatting about Husk, Vaggie, and we'll even touch on Carmilla a bit. Let's get into it. First off, I'd like to talk about Vaggie. We got to see another small piece of her backstory, and as we could already guess, being an exorcist is incredibly tough. You have to kill demons, and on top of that, put up with a strict military hierarchy. After all, the closer you were to Adam, the more power you were given. During the conversation with Carmilla, we're shown several flashbacks to Vaggie's past when she was still serving under Adam. You can see that all the girls are dressed to the nines. Of course, they're all in the same uniform and are, without exception, beautiful. It's no wonder Adam picked them himself. They even have very similar hairstyles, but there are still small differences. You can still tell who's who. But why were they all women? Because Adam wanted to be in charge. His first two wives left him. One ran off with another man, and the other even took an apple from him. Two rebels who wouldn't submit to a man. That's why he created an army exclusively of identical girls with identical hairstyles and outfits, to strip them of their individuality, because there was no room for defiance. He raised those who would truly obey him, yet he himself treated them with disdain. On top of that, Loot was running rampant, bullying everyone left and right. But she's one of them, so what? Loot is extremely cruel and arrogant, just like Adam. So they hit it off quickly, and Loot was basically in charge of the hazing. This one curly-haired girl especially had it rough. It's clear she didn't want to take part in the exterminations, and only Vaggie looked over when she was being beaten. She was suffering, and Vaggie tried to help her, but Adam stopped her and Loot dragged her away by the hair. Yes, Vaggie showed compassion even back then, but it's possible they were in love with each other. And don't forget, Loot considers that kind of love to be disgusting blasphemy. So it's possible Vaggie didn't just fall because she spared a cannibal child, but also because of her secret relationship in heaven. Of course, she could have just been helping her cope with the cruelty of their military life, but it would be strange if she immediately switched to loving Charlie right after her. Still, it just goes to show what cruel bastards the angels are, no better than the demons they hunt. I also wanted to say how awesome Husk's song was, and then Angel Dust's, and Vivziepop keeps adding fuel to the fire for all the character shippers out there. First, she links Vox and Alistar, creating not just a rivalry, but also a sexual tension between them. The same goes for Huskerdust. Remember how I told you a while back that fans caused an uproar around Valentine's Day? They were asking, where's the Huskerdust keychain? But everyone got a disappointing answer. Huskerdust is not canon. And in the first season, that was the case. Angel kept hitting on him and Husk would just turn away. It was only after their song together and their developing friendship that fans started pushing this ship. And, well, they are pretty similar when you think about it. One sold his soul to Alistar and is on a leash. The other is owned by Valentino, who does whatever he wants with him. Yes, they have a similar problem, but they are still friends and nothing more. At least, that's what Vivziepop claims. In the second season, Husk has become even closer friends with everyone in the hotel. He enjoys chatting with Cherry and teasing her that she isn't indifferent to Pensius after all. He has to accept that Pensius redeemed his sins and that maybe, one day, Angel will be able to do the same. Later, when the V's arrive, he even encourages Angel to take part in Charlie's show. He cares about him. He truly wants Angel to be happy. And then when Angel risks his life for him, he gets angry. Why would you do that for me? And then says he'll spank him. Even though that was an improvisation by Keith David, leaving something like that in the show when Vivziepop herself says Huskerdust isn't canon is very questionable. Fans are definitely not going to take that at face value. And in the last episode, Husk leaves the hotel because Alistar is no longer there, gets drunk and says that love can only be found in a bottle. But then, as soon as he sees Angel, he turns red as a tomato. He just sat there with that expression watching his performance. And then when they were talking, he checked out his chest fluff. I'm not kidding. Nicole Rodriguez, a storyboard artist for the show, confirmed it herself. So he officially checked him out. And you think that's the only hint? No, look at how Angel kisses the poker chip. See the heart on it? Yep, there's a heart on Husk's paw pad too. A coincidence? I don't think so. I think Angel is sad that Husk left the hotel. Before leaving, Angel says, "See you at the hotel." Husk blushes again and actually comes back for Angel. In short, it's another case of if we haven't seen it on screen, it's not canon. But in the script, it's been canon for a while. Typical Vivziepop. I think after this, Huskerdust is 250% canon. I'd also like to talk a little about Carmilla, who Vox essentially forced into making angelic weapons for him, because she's clearly not a fan of the V's. It's understandable that that Vox persuaded her, since she'll be the first one the angelic exorcists come for, as her weapons contributed to Adam's death. It's all because of her daughters, Odette and Clara. We still don't know if they are her adopted daughters or her biological ones, since sinners can't have children. I previously speculated that something happened to Carmilla's children when she was alive, so she took 2 sinner souls under her wing and decided to become a mother and protector to them. But then we were shown 2 rings, and Carmilla said she doesn't want to lose anyone else and that she knows how cruel the angels are. She says Vox started a war and that the angels won't give up easily, and who better to know how cruel they are and what they're capable of than Vaggie. This implies Carmilla also had a husband, which makes everything very strange. Either her entire family ended up in hell with her husband and daughters, then she joined Lilith in her resistance against heaven, her husband was killed by angels, and now she's protecting what she has left as best she can. Or, and I really like this theory, she is a fallen angel. She found a husband in hell, just like Vaggie did. She took pity on 2 poor sinner souls and adopted them, again, just like Vaggie. But how could she have angelic weapons then if the exterminations have only been happening for 7 years? It's clear she built her empire by collecting angelic spears and reforging them into her own weapons. But if she was part of Lilith's resistance, where did they get their weapons back then? The interesting thing is, she knew exactly how they worked. It's possible she created these weapons in heaven, but then rebelled herself and was cast out just like Vaggie. Don't forget, they needed Lucifer for an angelic canon, and going against heaven with their own power was clearly not enough. So she and Lilith could have used Lucifer's power to create angelic weapons. If that's the case, it's no surprise her husband is gone, because they were in this together. The angels killed him during the first extermination and threatened her, if you continue to help create weapons for hell, we'll kill Odette and Clara next. That's why she was so terrified when she realized they would come to her home first. That's why she knows about the angels' cruelty and what they're capable of. And that's why she sided with Vox. It's better to prepare a defense than to watch those angelic bastards kill the ones you love. Besides, it seems she's just been creating weapons for 7 years for an unknown purpose. Was it purely for the defense of her home, or was she preparing for a full-scale war, knowing that one day someone other than Lilith would lead the demons to war against them? So yeah, that's the mysterious character that is Carmilla Carmine. And what if this weapon for Vox is an unfinished prototype that Carmilla once started for Lilith and never finished? After all, Lilith was captured and imprisoned in heaven that time. This would make her connection to Lilith even stronger. Well, we'll see in the next episode. So that's about it. Let me know what you think about Vaggie's friend, Huskerdust, and Carmilla. Do you think she was creating weapons for Lilith? Be sure to write your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel. There will be many more videos on Season 2 of Hazbin Hotel.